What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Deja, welcoming you back to Clockwise Crypto, where we bring you the latest crypto news and show you how to make money in the crypto space. So if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and the bell notification just so you're alerted every time we drop these videos, which are Monday through Friday and sometimes Saturdays and Sunday. Okay, so in today's segment, we're going to talk about what Bitcoin has been doing and some more partnerships that has happened in the crypto industry. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay, so jumping right into it, we're going to talk about the first article says Bitcoin continues above 40,000 after whipsaw price action. Okay, so for this, I want to just look at the charts. Okay, so Bitcoin has been on a wild ride since March 14th, and it reclaimed a little bit actually before that. It's kind of been consolidating, and it reclaimed a short-term resistance level. All right, now Bitcoin it was consolidating under the resistant line right here. If we can look on the charts, it was consolidating for a while from March 10th until it actually broke out. The final time it broke out, March 16th. Okay, which was yesterday. All right, so it broke this resistant level. So when it was consolidating, it came down and tested this support level right here. It didn't break below it, which was a good thing. As you can see, we had a trend line, and it bounced off and came up, and it was testing. It tested this resistant level a few times, broke it, came back below it. It was a fake out. It faked everybody out about 2 times before breaking and then going up and testing this new resistance level. Okay, so right now it's a little consolidating with this resistant level. So, and I drew another trend line. So what I'm looking for, and I'm hoping that Bitcoin does, is for it to break this trend line and this resistant level, retest to confirm it, and then shoot up to this new resistant level, and probably consolidate a little bit, because obviously, as you can see, history repeats itself. That's what it's been doing before breaking this and continuing up to test this new all-time high. Now, on the flip side, it could go down and it could test this support level, or I think maybe test this support level right here. I didn't draw a thing out, but support this level right test this level right here before continuing to go up and break this level and go to this one. Okay, so we'll keep a close eye on that one, but that's just the price analysis I have for today for Bitcoin. Okay, so on to our next story. This one says Coinbase wallet integrate with Avalanche, okay, which is huge. Okay, so let me give you a little back history on the two projects so you can know why this integration is such a great thing, right? Now, Coinbase is the most trusted name in the digital currency. Now, with a self-custodial wallet, you can keep your private keys on a device with no third-party involvement or access for anyone else besides you. Okay, now the idea that the digital assets are inherited and self-evident is one we can get behind. At least I know I can. Now, our exchange Avalanche, it offers Coinbase with this new integration as a wallet option, so you'll be able to store your coins in style. All right. Now, Avalanche is a platform that helps new and creative initiatives prepare for launch with the goal of widespread distribution. Now, with the ideas rooted deep within the Avalanche early community, they can provide projects with access to committed users who are willing to be part-time guides on their long journey towards success in this ever-growing application ecosystem. All right. So Avalanche, their platform is designed by users for teams to assist in the growth of solid communities, leveraging their scalable and high throughput, low latency network. Okay, so that's one of the good things. And I did a review on this project Avalanche a few months back. So this is definitely one. If you don't have this project in your portfolio, I definitely recommend you getting it. But nevertheless, back into it. So this is a great move on Avalanche part. And they should get a lot more business with this new partnership with Coinbase. All right. So Coinbase is already a big name. And being that they have the wallet, a secure wallet, this just makes Avalanche so much better. Okay. So I would also be looking, if you haven't already, get Avalanche, get that coin in your portfolio and be on the lookout for growth in price with Avalanche because of this partnership. Okay. So on to our next story. Okay. So our next story says Sandbox expands into luxury fashion and the sand price goes up by 13% in the last 24 hours. All right. So now the Sandbox is stepping up to an upcoming new industry. Now the virtual gaming world announced that their partnership with Avata Groups, who are in charge of luxury fashion and lifestyle brands for both adults and children as well. They plan on releasing NFTs within this land called Metaverse by Sand themselves, while simultaneously registering 250% more trading volume than usual within the last 24 hours. Okay. Now, with the invention of the blockchain, luxury fashion brands are now able to be distributed in a digital form. Now, the company Altava, I'm getting so tongue-tied today. So Altava, they're going to release their own NFTs for this high-end piece and help bring them into existence by providing an interactive social market where users can purchase items without even having seen them or touch anything themselves. Okay. Now the fashion company, it plans to open an exhibition hall and display the NFTs in the Altava land. Now, with the platform, consumers can digitally experience various luxury brands, while, as per an announcement, 6,772 3D avatars that's inspired by nature, they're going to go on sale on March the 24th. All right. Now, providing metaverse space where digital brands showcase mini games related activities alongside the art expeditions with future NFT drops. Okay. I love NFT drops because it's a great way for projects to give back to their community and their investors. And hey, who doesn't like anything free? I know I do. Free's for me. Okay, so the Sandbox, they just released an update on the behalf of the rapper Snoop Dogg, and his NFT collection is now available for purchase. All right, so with all of that going on, the Sandbox is up over 13% in the past 24 hours, and their sand trades at an average price of $3, with its total market capitalization price at around the 34th spot on CoinMarketCap. Okay. And recently it had a 250 plus increase from $1 billion USD worth of investors betting big on this project's success. So don't sleep on these new NFTs. Okay. They will be releasing. Now, with all the marketing that they have going on, and they're going to be putting behind this could really bring great value to your portfolio. Okay. So just be on the lookout. And hey, if you don't already have it, like I said, jump in it. Just add great value to your portfolio, as I said before. Okay. Now, in our final story, we're going to talk about Bitcoin versus gold and how the Russia and Ukraine war shows Bitcoin advantages. All right. So the whole world, not just, I want to say the whole world, it seems to be fixated on this conflict between the Russia and Ukraine, okay? But it's actually a crisis that is affecting markets as well. All right, so the crypto markets have shown their resilience throughout this time since things started. However, there were some who thought that they might lose hope until Bitcoin came back stronger than ever. Now, Nick Carter, which is the co-founder of the coin Metrics, believes that Bitcoin has more advantages than the traditional commodities such as gold. All right, now in an interview with Peter McCormick, Bitcoin founder Satoshi Nakamoto. Okay, yeah, I hope I didn't butcher his name. Nakamoto. He discussed that the problems that gold has a lot. That gold has a lot of problem versus Bitcoin. Now, as you know, by now, nations all over are applying for sanctions for Russia, and that they're also seizing its assets because of their part in what's going on in Eastern Europe. Okay, so it looks like there'll be no stopping them anytime soon. Now, the country is fortunate that its gold reserves that they're stored in Moscow. Okay, and because of that, if they had been anywhere else, then we could have suffered even worse than what's happening after the revolution. All right. The thing about gold is that it has many problems. You can't just send or take physical delivery of the metal, which means Russia might be luckier than other countries because their vaults are in Moscow, and not somewhere else. Okay. The fact that most other central banks hold their gold in London or NYC physically because those are the only places where there's a lot of demand for it, and they want to keep supply and demand balance. All right. So, I mean, how I look at this is, yes, Bitcoin at this present time is more valuable than gold. For one, you could transfer it digitally. It's a digital asset, so you don't have to physically hold it. Like gold, on the other hand, you have to have physical possession of it, right? So if you want to trade it or sell it or whatever, or purchase it, you, I guess, have to go wherever the gold is to purchase it, or pay someone to get it, whatever. And then that's a whole nother trusting thing, right? Another thing I have a bit concerned of about owning actual gold is the possibility of getting robbed. Okay, so I'm sure it's all type of security measures in place of where the gold is stored, but I mean, just think about it. It still could be hacked. It still could be broken into. If there's a show on one of my actually favorite shows on Netflix called The Heist, and it actually shows how it's mastermind, how they break into these banks and these vaults and steal money and gold. Okay, so I mean, yeah, it's just TV, but if we really think about it, it can happen. Okay, with Bitcoin, it's in a secure wallet. It's not like, it could just be hacked, and yeah, sometimes it can if it's in a crappy platform or whatever. But for the most part, your Bitcoin is not just getting hacked anywhere, and you can transfer it and you can diverse it. You can't do that with gold, right? So I don't know. With me, I prefer gold versus, I prefer Bitcoin versus gold. And that's just my take on it. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. What do you guys rather, Bitcoin or gold? Am I just the only one who would prefer Bitcoin? Let me know. All right. So that concludes everything for my stories today. Go ahead and like this video, share it please with other people who may find this interesting. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and I will check you guys out tomorrow. All right, bye.